Well, I was all fired up today. Put the A in action. A stands for action. Had to change out a couple hoses. No big deal. 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch. Not a big deal at all. Put a new T-valve on here a couple years ago. Got everything tightened down. I'm like, here we go. We're getting ready to roll. And just spray everywhere coming out of this area. Upon closer look, we got a hairline fracture going right along there. I need a new T-valve. Oh, you gotta love doing work over and over. I don't mind changing them out every 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Good grief. I guess moral of the story, I never had one split like that, because what I do to winterize it, I take the pump off and make sure the tank's drained. And most of the time that back drains anything that's in the T-valve or filter area. Well, it didn't. Apparently there was more in there than I had bargained for. So now I gotta put another T-valve on there. Fun, fun, fun. Well, time to go for a ride. I'm going to use this pressure gauge. That's fine. I think everything else is fine. Just the T-valve itself. My least favorite thing to do in farming, deal with the sprayer. It's the only implement that you can put away working perfectly, and no matter what the year is, I haven't had one where you pull it out of storage and you got to fix it. Well, there's the new T-valve. Tractor Supply had one, and I took it, so now it's got none. But yeah, 110 bucks. $110 mistake. I'll be putting antifreeze in this year. It's all plug and play, man. You know, it's easy to install. I do use the Teflon here. So yeah, that's just water for test spray. More than likely not gonna have you watch me replace this because it's boring. And I get that. That's broke. That's broke. Broke in a good way, not a bad way. It's not gonna take a whole long time. We might go finish plowing that big field. Throw some fast maturing soybeans in it. That's what we might do. Now, another reason to have a Farmall cup with cultivators, you ain't gotta worry about a sprayer. Being gentle with some of these parts, because a lot of them are going back in the new valve like that. This is a new filter from last year, so there's no reason to change that out. I've only bashed my knuckles once so far. Go, go, go. Ooh. I don't even know how much these little gauges are, but I was like, I'm buying the valve and getting out of there. Done, 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 done. A little bit of Teflon there will be good. All right. Like 1/2 inch on the bracket. That's on, that's off. We will be cultivating this year with the cup. The improperly painted 57 Cobb, 57 Chevy. Good year for a lot of things. I usually have like a magnetic cup. I throw this stuff in. There you go. Old T-valve's off of there. Oh, did that go in the non-existent bucket? Well, that's fine because that's water. Bloop. That went in the non-existent bucket. Non-existent garbage. There eventually will be an existing garbage it goes into. All right. Off with the old. And on with the new. And from here, it's pretty much plug and play. So I'm gonna shut the camera off and throw her together, because you guys ain't gonna want me put it together. That's for sure. Well, there you go. I saved you all the boredom. I got the T-valve, new T-valve, all the lines and stuff. Again, change these out. That's a 1/2 inch. That's 3/4 over there. The in and the out line. But somebody was asking, do you use a slipper clutch on this? Nah, that little pump doesn't have enough force to push it. But I do use this very convenient snap. And I'm sure you've seen those on the shelf at, oh, I don't know, Tractor Supply, wherever. But yeah, ready to spray. I may straighten that gauge out. That's as absolute tight as I could get it. Wonder how loose I can get it and it not spray out the top. But yeah, I think this is gonna work real well. Well, we just did a thing here. I've never sprayed with a Super C, and I thought, you know, I've sprayed with the A a few times. I'm gonna go with the narrow front special. Got her all hooked up. Plus, I've never ran this PTO. This is gonna get a rear end flush. Just because. But yeah, let's fill it up. I did take the spray tips off here. That's what I do right away. I just take them all off and then run water through it. Any crap or crud that's in there runs out, and then once I see it running clean, then I'll put the nozzles on there. And I use the 80-degree, pretty standard brass tips. Well, I got about 50 gallons in there. That should be enough to prime the pump, so to speak, and get this thing spraying. Yeah, just like that. I'm not full throttle like I will be when I'm spraying, and this one out here is just plain not spraying, so I'm just saying, probably have to take that off there, dig that out. Running a little bit. This one's got a lot of water to it. Let me go throttle up and see if that helps this outside one. Yeah, that helped quite a bit. Come on there, bucko. Quit being a little sucko. Yeah, I'd say we got good enough pressure to spray, that's for sure. So I'm gonna throw them nozzles on, see what we got after that, and I'll work on that off camera. All right, well, if you look on the ground there, we're nice and wet. Actually, a nice little V, it crosses over somewhat, so, and I got this one spraying better than the rest now. So I think we're ready to go. I got some adjustments to make right here. I got to tighten that up, get a wrench on that, and crank her down. But other than that, winter chicken dinner. Yeah, definitely needs some spray here, hands down. Oh yeah, crop's coming in nice, real nice. Well, let me get off, drop the booms, and boom, you know. Real simple ordeal right here. We got Rock Rooster, built for comfort. They sent me a pair of boots that I am definitely going to try out. Got a 1 year, easy to register, 1 year, looks like 1 year warranty. Okay, that's about the time when my boots typically start to wear out, but yeah, built for comfort. Well, we're gonna put them to the test. You can see the soles on the bottom. They're fairly grippy, but yeah, it ain't a bad looking boot. Got the Rock Rooster tag on there, and the moth just landed on my leg. But yeah, let me throw these bad boys on, see what they feel like on my foot. I need to slide my foot down in it. Ooh, good arch support. I can tell already without even standing up in it. Yeah, so far so excellent. Yep, that's how they look. I haven't even as much as walked in them yet, but yeah, they really feel good, especially the arches. And you know, the older I get, there's two things I'm really picky about: feet and seats. Yeah, they look good, they feel good. I'll leave a link down below. Definitely think I found a spraying tractor. No doubt about it. Somebody asked me one time, how do you run over the crops when you spray them? You know, the smaller the crop is, the tougher it is. It just takes a beating, man, it really does. You run right over it. Come back in 2 weeks, you won't even know where you drove. Try to keep that center steer right in between that row. Not exactly cul-de-vision, but I'm just using the radiator cap. If you don't have to run something over, don't, but like I say, you come back in 2 weeks, you won't even know where you drove. Yeah, just let the rest of it foam on out, but it's done. And it's sprayed. And the next time we come to this field, we'll bring the cub out with cultivators and have a field day. But I brought 80 gallons out. That seems maybe like a lot to some for this piece here, or maybe about right. But I don't like to do jobs twice. So we're gonna let that pump run and this run and good to go. But gotta tell you, man, I really like the Super C. Really like it as far as spraying. Well, many things, but I think I'm gonna be spraying with this tractor. I really do. It's just awesome. Not enough good to say about these tractors. Well, and that's a wrap. Did a really nice job. I liked the way it felt. You know, less crop damage with the narrow front. You know the routine there. But one more thing about these sprayers is, you know, like I just pulled it in and parked it next to the H. The worst thing I can do is just let it sit here. I need to go fill it with water, clean it out, drain it out, fill it, drain it, fill it, clean it. So everything's out of it. You know, you leave stuff in it and it's just destined to clog. I mean, hands down, it just is. But either way, if it wasn't for this, in my opinion, the world would have starved a long time ago. Do I think it's the best or healthiest way to go? Probably not. But you want worldwide famine? Sorry, it's just true.